Hello everybody, Zarathos here for more Exanima, and I finally killed them all. They're all dead. All the knights that we have thus far actually had to fight are dead. Of course, there's probably more, but whatever. So the sword actually turned out to be better against them, which is pretty funny. At least between the two little silly weapons I've got right now. I'm gonna take this and use it in case I ever encountered another one of those ridiculous fools. A metal bar! That would have saved me a lot of time. Maybe. Probably not, though. And it turns out, actually, there's a fifth one somehow, and I'm like, no. Please. Jeez. So yeah, now I have 4 crystals. And still don't really know what those do. For the record, I did look that up in the extra episode. If you decided to skip that one or just didn't see it, I don't know, whatever. Don't know how I'm actually going to assort these into a playlist. But yeah. I looked it up, and so I know kind of what the blue crystals do, but I'm not super spoiled as of now. I've run past those guys a few times, so I don't know if they actually fight me. In any case, I'm fairly certain I'm not supposed to be fighting these guys. Then it turns out there's actually another one in here. Anyway, wasn't this where I stuffed one in? No, it's not. Why is this room closed? Why did I close the door behind me in here? Or did I just never come over here? Oh, I probably just never came over here. Oh, there's the sword. I probably ran into it and then was just like, okay, no, and then ran away. And take the sword, thank you. Yeah, I should probably just use the sword rather than the sledgehammer. Let's move my loadouts now. So, I think I'm supposed to be fighting everything that's over in that other area as opposed to this mess. But, I don't know, I don't know any confirmation of this, or any real inkling as to how powerful that thing was. Other than how terrifying it sounds, for the record. Which is to say, rather terrifying. Ah. 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 I was using a lighter weapon. Okay, so this is actually theoretically better. I don't remember going down in this particular room. Apparently I went down twice in this particular area, so... What was that? Just a random mark on the floor. Okay. Whatever. Fine. Anyway, yeah. Pretty sure I'm not supposed to be fighting these guys. That took ages. Well, it didn't actually take that long. I've had worse fights. Actually, some of the arena practice fights, genuinely took longer than that. But also then I was actually, well, I wasn't cheesing them, essentially. As with the situation here. So now I have to find out exactly where the heck my hammer is. Well, do I? I don't really have to worry about it. I mean, I had that little tiny hammer, which I took out a few of them with, but yeah, that's not the one I'm talking about. Anyway. I don't know. Alright. I'm still gonna tiptoe around any other knights that I see, though. Because they are large and in charge. To say the least. Like, seriously, they're horrifying. And I don't like them. Okay. I've learned to fear that noise, for the record. The noise they make when they come back to life. There was another room like that? I haven't been in there, have I? Have I been over here at all? Did I go the wrong way? I don't really know where I am anymore. It's been a little while since I've just been exploring, since I've been fighting these freaking knights this whole time. Actually don't know how long that particular session was. Well, not session, it was a, episode. Bonus episode, but yeah. Maybe I did go the wrong way, I don't remember this area. Maybe I ran in here and just kind of, they closed it on the way through, I don't know, whatever. Anyway, so that is officially my tactic for taking them out in any case, which is disappointing to say the least. But, oh well. Ah, it's this place. Yeah. I've been here before. I don't know where this goes, though. Nowhere. Woof. Where am I? One witness said, "What's happening?" Okay, I'll try not to rip off random comedians anymore. Yeah, I think we're done here. In any case, most of the enemies that are over in that other area are not these guys. That is the most important part. We are done in this place. Okay. I'm kind of slightly drained after having to deal with all that mess. And I might even just abandon this. But, you know. I should at least go into the other area. Probably. And see if it gives me any better, like, luck at all. It can't possibly be worse than gigantic knights that just knock you over with barely moving. Right? Right? It's not like it's a gigantic thing with massive claws and is probably noisy as hell, regardless of what the heck you're doing. Or anything. Yeah, I know. Poleaxe, decorated poleaxe, unusual. And then there's that. What? I heard the first noise and I was like, sure. And then the second noise was, wait, what? It's like right next to me. Later than it looks since balanced ship said you move it. Decorated poleaxe, unusual design. Don't know why I'm reading these off. Their damage stats are exactly the opposite of one another, but the two-handed sword has a higher balance, which means it's generally better at maneuvering in a fight. Weight is entirely separate from balance. Weight is essentially how easy it is to throw around another person with the actual hit. It's, as far as I can tell, entirely positive. Though it possibly also means something in terms of the weapon's handling characteristics. I'm entirely going to be using combat mode in here. Also, seriously, I'm eventually going to have to fight these guys, so I think I'm just going to actually go in. What? I didn't kill this one. Friendly fire? Oh shit, hello. Wait, you're a zombie. Come in here with me. Where it's safer for both of us. Ah. Come on, dude. Let me close the door. Huh. Okay, now really quickly. I'll deal with him when I come back out. Not particularly worried about the particular skeleton, but I just feel like looting this room first. And also, healing is nice. I'm no longer used to fighting in any fashion that is not, like, literally crouching in the ground. So that's gonna suck. But, I fear I don't have long left. I have abandoned my efforts to escape death. It was foolish, and yet I have accomplished so much. I must try to send word to Thaven. He will see the importance of my work, even though he's concerned with other matters. So, in other words, that was the guy. Probably, yeah. I believe Thaven's pursuits to be as hollow as my own, and a stubborn refusal to accept bitter truths. After what I've seen here, anything seems possible. I will spend the rest of my days discovering what I can. I can still be of help. Maybe it wasn't him. It was probably him. It was probably him. I'm carrying way too many parchments. Yeah, both these jewelry boxes are full. My inventory is not full, but yeah. Both the jars are empty. I don't have any way of healing myself anymore. When push comes to shove, yeah. This actually looks more dwarven than anything else. Anyway, like, this table looks like it's ripped straight out of Skyrim. Like, seriously. I keep saying like too often. Anyway, I've never been so terrified. I was attacked by a huge, dreadful creature, a demon perhaps. I tried to control it, but though its mind felt completely unguarded, it was oblivious to my intrusion. I was only able to confuse it briefly and get away. I am defenseless against this thing. I dare not venture out again. These dead guards, perhaps I could call them to action. I don't imagine they would do much against such a monster, but the distraction might cover my escape. Huh. So, in other words, he's stating that the big old beast is probably not something I want to screw with. Hey, buddy. Come on. Come on in. Come on. Let's fight like men, like not babies. Not like babies. Oh, or you just kind of died. That works. Nothing interesting. A two-handed mace. Yeah. All these moves with this thing is kind of ridiculous. In any case, it seems that there's only one. I can take solace in that. Perhaps. Maybe. Don't know. And it's certainly extremely noisy wherever it goes. I think if you are supposed to go over here first, then you're definitely supposed to just avoid it at all costs while you're here. Just a bowl. I was like, what is that filled with? No, it's just a bowl. Nothing in here? Really? There's no guarantee that it won't, like, suddenly show up and then trap me inside here. For God's sakes. I'm curious as to what the heck those thudding noises are. Honestly. There's nothing really in here. Oh, there's a chest. With plate leggings. Oh! These are like full plate leggings. It's not as good of actual armor, theoretically, except against... No, it's just not as good of armor, theoretically. But, it's equal to my actual greaves. And in any case... I don't think so. In any case, it's full coverage as opposed to probably, like, part? Yeah. Yeah, okay. And actually, it weighs less. Oh. I think I will use it. Now wearing brass armor, basically. But hey, it's what I got to work with. Our glorious hero is little more than a killer. Now that his deadly work is done, he cares nothing for the consequences. Murder our gods that we may be free and lost. I will not forget those who saved us. Forget who saved us from oblivion. We have been warned. Far worse is coming, and our demise is now inevitable. What? Okay. This explains nothing and raises a lot of questions. That's fairly common, however. Only with more data can we continue. Kind of weird that it's been here, like, several times. Out in this main hallway, I mean. But doesn't appear to be here right now. It's kind of just on holiday or something. I don't know. It's either a bunch of scrolls or a bunch of candles or a bunch of nothing. It's a bunch of candles. Yeah, it's candles. But it turns out one of them is a scroll. Rip. Plate gauntlets. I believe mine are generally superior, like in every way, shape, and form. Yeah. Yeah, they kinda are. I could go for the full brass look, but I don't know. Actually, I think I'm covered... I am. That is now, neck to foot armor. So basically we're missing super tanky helmet armor and arm armor. You know, I could just, like, name off every individual piece one by one, but then I'd have to A, remember it, while actually, like, worrying about other things and thinking about other things, and B, take the time. Where the hell is it? I've seen the thing come out from that way before. Worst comes to worst, I'm definitely going to run all the way back into that area with the knights. What? Is this room? The tension is killing me. Like, actually very slowly killing me. I'm gonna check the time. We got 5 minutes. Okay. Ooh. Unsure if noise is a thing. I'm assuming it is until further notice. I'm gonna check if there's anything actually open in this room. Any other doors, basically, that could lead to my ultimate doom. Because if there aren't, then it means that I just sealed it away behind that one door over there. For now. Ugh. Shit, it's here. Not perfectly certain that's what that was, but I think that's what that was. Which is bad, very bad, because now I can't actually close the door behind me. Actually it's almost worse that I don't know that's what it was. Because, yeah, I don't know that's what it was. Therefore, if I close the door behind me while I'm going somewhere else through that door, then I am basically taking a gamble that that's actually what it was. And if it's not, then I'm screwed. Because then I've closed the door behind me. I almost wish I could just look out for its approach this entire time. For just a while. Oh, you know... busted down door seems like a great plan. Yeah, it honestly seems like it would have come from this way. Brief scan of the room. Those won't hold it. You can bust through those. However, at the same time, it's better than nothing. Okay. I'd block his vision at very least. Anyway, the tension is ridiculous, to the point of I should probably actually take a break. I'm gonna bet you can get back through into there, through here. It's in there. It is most assuredly in there. Which means I've theoretically just escaped danger. That doesn't sound like a horrifying monstrosity. This sounds like a normal person. Actually, I think that's literally me. It's just not perfectly in sync. Yeah, that is me. Okay. Getting paranoid, basically. Alright. Well, anyway, back to skeletons. Hello, skeleton. Where are you? There you are. How's it going, buddy? Come here. Actually, if that was the guy dying there, that means that he went into the other area first, which means that's probably where I should be. But, only a theory there. Ow. Actually, the guy's apparently a necromancer, so who knows. Oh, crap. Aha! Now I only face one opponent. Despite all that crap about using sword and shield, now using two-handed sword, like, entirely. And preferring reach over defense. Because reach, it is technically its own defense. Fortunately, most of the combat skills actually aren't particularly necessary, unless you want to dual wield. When I took this oath, I told myself my life no longer mattered. Now that courage, that sense of purpose, is fading fast, I look to the others for strength, but I find the same doubt in their eyes. They mocked us, and now I see the truth of it. This is senseless. Sure. I don't know. I should probably see about backwards navigating and, or at least finding a particular location to stuff all these letters in or something. Somewhere I can reach would be ideal. Or I could just pile them in my inventory or something. It's an option. What is this? Oh, it's a toilet seat. Okay. Toilet lid, basically. Those are urinals, aren't they? That's funny. That's totally what this is. Actually, I'm in an area with potential skeletons. Plate armor. You know, may not be the best, but it is the best I have. Pretty sure I was supposed to come here first. Yeah, and do essentially what I just did in avoiding the guy. He decorated a battle axe. Also, level up. I could do deflection, but no. Close combat, I mean, it's an option. I'm gonna do counter. Huh? Dunno. Alright. Like, barely adjusts. Oh, just puts in his other hand as well. Okay. Alright. Now that I'm slightly better armored, actually. Well, yeah, but yeah. The danger sign again, but I think it's just for that little pit. Oh! Wait, that doesn't lead anywhere. What? I don't know why that's there. What if you lure the thing over here, then hide on the other side of that little pit, and then let it fall? I mean, that won't be my route right now, but... if I remember, and if I really have to, I'll do that. Otherwise, I'm just going to avoid the hell out of him. Anyway. I did mention this in the little extra episode, but yeah. The arena, that endless gladiatorial thing, this is a massive, massive furniture storeroom, I guess. Anyway. The arena, that endless massive gladiatorial combat, actually contains a, fight mode that is called the Beast, and I am paying way too much attention to the game right now, I'm sorry, but it's kind of necessary. Called the Beast, which I can only assume actually involves that thing. But who knows? Let's see. What is this? I just tilted my ear even though I'm wearing headphones. Don't worry about it. I mean, I would hope I can outmaneuver the thing if I actually do encounter it, but probably not. Just knowing the odds. Oh, we're back here. Okay. That's fair. That always freaks me out, honestly. Only slightly, but it does. Anyway, also, one thing that's kind of disappointing about having to deal with that massive mess, that is that opponent, is that I'm actually not paying attention to all the other stuff that's in this game as a result of its presence. Therefore, I kind of wind up missing out on some things, like, say, the coolness of certain rooms. What is this? It's a door that can't be opened. Okay. Was I here before? I think I was. I don't know. Yeah, I was. Alright. Do once over, see if I missed any doors. I think I can run in these halls. You know, if I'm avoiding that thing for, like, a ridiculous amount of time, and then eventually I just realize that actually it's not as dangerous as those knights, even remotely, I'll actually be kind of disappointed. Is that... Oh, kill me now, it is. This is where I was at before. Wait, how? No, how? What? This is... What? This is part of the Knights, like, area. Unless it's actually directly copied. Somehow. This is part of where the Knights are. What? How? Isn't there a loading screen? What would that be for, then? Oh. Well, I haven't been in here before. What was that loading screen for? Just so you have someplace to run to, maybe? Oh, what if it forces the guy to respawn? I could see that being possible. Anyway, this might not actually be where the knights are. So I'm still operating under that assumption. Huh, okay. I'm gonna close this while I search these two rooms. Because once again, do not know what the heck hides around the next corner. And as it's not like the first couple areas, this is potentially far more dangerous. I'm sorry if you already know like how dangerous the thing is, or expect it to be far less dangerous than I am. Because then, well, I do not know. Therefore, I am far more terrified than you are. But alas, I must press on. Pretty much. Oh, the door was closed. I'm an idiot. It's really custom. Listen, because, well... Kind of makes... Oh, is that where I am? Close that for now. So that was why that door was closed. Interesting. So in other words, yes, the guy totally did have free reign over all of this area earlier. Wait, didn't I come in through here? Why would I have closed the door behind me? Well, actually, that's a really stupid question. Anyway. So once upon a time, he did have free reign over this entire area. I mean, this might not actually be where the knights are. In any case, yeah, they are kind of reusing certain rooms now. I'm noting, but yeah. Oh, this is not where the knights are. I've been a fool. I've been tricked. The hell? The hell past me, not remembering where you are at all. How did I wind up in that ridiculous little situation? I went down through here, and then I got extremely turned around and came back actually into where the heck I was before. Thought it was somewhere else. Right, close the door behind me because I know the thing can get through that other door. Oh shit. Anyway, I don't know if I've already stated this is bad, but this is bad. I could try to do the entire thing where I trick it into killing itself. Like right now. Obviously I don't know if that works. Of course, but it's a decent bet. Otherwise I'm going to eventually run out of things to do. For all I know, it's guarding the present exit. Close this behind me, I think. Because it's definitely in there. I'm presently going on the assumption that there's only one. At least on this level? I don't know. I was in here before. How did I... What is done in this particular area? Oh. This is like level 2 all over again. You know, back then when things were simpler and slightly less terrifying. I was mostly scared off of essentially more of a rumor than an actual threat. That was those were actually comparatively good days. Well, it's slowly becoming the case that I will have no other option but to engage it in combat, run away from it, or or further where the knights are. And I think I'm going to do the last one. Especially if I've got better armor. However, I will do so at another date. Because, yeah, I am rather hungry. And the tension is ridiculous. And does not help with my hunger. And vice versa, I think. But yeah, anyway. I will see you next time for more My Being Terrified. Goodbye, everybody.